I'm going to be showing you how net force is applied to balanced and unbalanced forces. To begin, you're going to ensure that your values box is checked. This will enable you to see the net force or the force that each player has. This first player has a force of 50 newtons. The second player has an additional 100 newtons of force for a combined force of 150 newtons. This player has a force of 50 newtons. The second player has an additional 50 newtons of force. And the third player adds an additional 100 newtons of force for a combined force of 200 newtons. Now let's press go and see which way the tug of war moves. As you can see, our tug of war line moved towards the right because there's a greater amount of force pulling towards the right. This is an example of an unbalanced force. There's a greater amount of force pulling to the right than there is pulling to the left. Let's try that again. Now we're going to add an additional player onto this line to make the force even. Now there's 200 newtons of force on the left and 200 newtons of force on the right. What do you think will happen? As you can see, the tug of war line is not moving. That's because this is a balanced force. There's an equal amount of force pulling on either side of the tug of war line. 200 newtons of force to the left, 200 newtons of force to the right. These two forces cancel each other out, causing the tug of war line not to move. This is an example of a balanced force. Now you try.